Hey guys, what's up? Just thought I'd show a quick little update on the Manix 2. Gosh, the lighting's terrible in here. So anyways, I went to a full bolster look. So I just cut a groove in there and polished the top just to give it a little bit of two-tone fake bolster look. And went back to a satin finish blade, which is very messed up now because, well, there you can see a little bit. I've been carrying it for a while. The past 2 weeks, I believe. And probably going to tumble it pretty quick here. So that's it. That's been the knife. And what do we have here? Looks like Santa Claus come. So I still have a bunch of stuff to get, but we got a pretty good start on it. So I'll just show you some of this stuff real quick. Got the variable buffing grinder wheel, and got the razor sharp wheels. Heard nothing but good stuff from this, and of course the wax. And where's that? The compound. Some belts for the 2 by 42 inch combo grinder sander from Sears. A lot of beginning knife makers start off with this right here, and you can modify it. The big problem is with this unit is it spins way too fast, so you can use different pulleys and stuff to slow it down. Heavy duty pedestal for the grinder, well, the bench grinder, that will probably have those wheels on it most of the time. I did get a buffing pad to polish up some bolsters and stuff, on slip joints. Some titanium coated DeWalt bits. We'll see how long they hold up. If I have to drill any hardened steel, I don't think these are going to last, but they should get through G10 and stuff just fine. Some countersinks, so you can sink that screw head into the G10. Some diamond coated Dremel fittings. I'm thinking these will plunge down in. Sometimes your pivot screws, they just need a flat to go in, and they don't need to be stepped like a 45-degree angle like this. That should probably do that. Some more countersinks with the replaceable drill bit. That's always nice. Got a metal saw blade for the bandsaw, because G10 is so tough that I imagine it's going to need that metal bandsaw. And the drill press there. So yeah, it's got some drum adapters and stuff. I don't know if I'll put those on my drill press or figure out some way to chuck them up to the variable bench grinder over there. Got the bench, drill press vise. Always good for holding down stuff. I might just mount that to a table though, I don't know. There's the tumbler. Here's a bunch of the ceramic media. More than I'll ever need, but I figure I might get a few more tumblers in the future, depending on how things go. So there's a better picture of that double sander unit. So that's it. I've been pretty busy. The future space, it's very messy right now, but I'll show it to you. See some of my toys there. Here's kind of the length of the garage where it's going to be, just for fun. Here's another few of my hobbies. Remote control. Traxxas T-Max. I think it'll go about 45. It's nitro, gas powered, all that. Nitro fuel. An electric on-road car. Skateboard. My BMX bike. And kind of outdated now, but this was, in date, I don't know, maybe 10 years ago. Had the 3-piece cranks and all that. Man, built that when I was younger, like teens, like maybe 14 or so, when they were cool. They were just coming up. Kids 4-wheeler, stuff like that. Airbrush board that I built. Anyways, so it'll be the whole length of this 2-car garage here, and I think it'll be a pretty nice setup. I think for tables, I was looking at Sears. They have some really nice workbenches and stuff, but they're like $200, which is very reasonable. I mean, it was very nice for what it was. But I think I'm just going to get some solid doors from the hardware store or maybe Lowe's or Home Depot and rip them on my table saw and do a little 2x4 base, you know, and they'll have 2 foot. Well, like, what a door is about 36. I'm going to need 2 doors and then just rip off a little bit, and then I'll use that little bit for a shelf up above. So I won't waste any of the door. Those solid doors, when I used to paint, I would buy the hollow doors, the undrilled doors, just the door, and that's a huge canvas to work with. But anyways, so there's the stuff, update, very serious, might be selling a few more things to fund a real deal 2x72 inch knife grinder. I just hadn't quite figured out if I want to tackle making my own grinder or buy like a KMG or a Badger or something of that sort. You're going to save a lot of money if you build them yourself, but then again, you know, there's a lot of pluses and minuses. I don't know what I'm doing, so I don't know if it come out alright, where if you just buy one done, you know, it's done. But then again, if you want one done, you can pay almost $2,000 for one. If you want to build one yourself, you might be able to finish up, you know, under $1,000. So there's a pretty big price benefit to building your own, and you can pick all the parts and stuff you want yourself. So there it is. I got to put in my G10 order, get some G10 in just to play with and figure out what I want to do. Somebody made a great comment before. Do some of these anorexic Manixes and sell those. I don't want to turn my channel into like a spam channel, so I'll probably just buy a Knife Makers membership on Blade Forums and peddle my wares over there, because I don't want to spam the crap out of you guys. So look for that. Probably start off with like 3. The Manix 2 just come out with that flat grind with that new steel that's similar to S30V. Might buy a few of those and change the G10 out, put them on the anorexic treatment, and play around. And that way, you know, I'm not taking orders from anybody to start with. You know, it can just be, you know, me playing around and learning pretty much. Because it was a pretty big investment. I've never really played around in a real shop before with knives. Plenty with cars. I've built a few custom cars and stuff like that, so I'm very familiar with working steel and grinding and precision fit and finish and all that. But anyways, that's it, guys. Thank you so much for all the support. Those 2 knives that I listed sold pretty quick. One went to Germany, and the other one, I forgot where it went to. But 2 really great guys ended up with those knives. And so that's it. I hope you guys had a great day, and I will catch you on the next one. See ya.